डॉक्टर निषाद जोशी, डॉक्टर शुभांगी पवार, डॉक्टर मयुरा धोंडे,
डॉक्टर प्रियंका पावडे
उद्घाटन समितीच्या वतीने सहर्ष शब्दशोनांनी स्वागत करतो. सुस्वागतम सुस्वागतम सुस्वागतम.
It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today as we gather for this prestigious MAHA MLCon 2025 conference organized by IMA Nanded and Medicolegal Cell IMA Maharashtra State. To start with inaugural function, it's my honor to invite presiding officer of today's event, Dr. Santosh Kadam sir, President IMA Maharashtra State. And I request Dr. Pralhad Kotkar sir to please escort Dr. Santosh Kadam sir to stage.
We are privileged to invite today's chief guest, Dr. Vinky RAGHUWANI sir, Administrative Officer, MMC. I request Dr. Sanjay Kadam sir to escort Dr. Vinky RAGHUWANI sir to the stage.
संजय कदम सरांनाही विनंती आहे, त्यांनी कृपया स्थान.
सेशन कधी आहे? आज आहे? आज आहे सेशन?
Now it's time for today's guest of honor. We welcome Dr. Sudhir DESHMUKH sir, Dean of G.M.C.NANDED. I request Dr. Sachin Chandolkar sir to please escort Dr. Sudhir DESHMUKH sir. Now let's welcome Dr. Shivkumar Utture sir. I request Dr. Sunil MASARE sir to escort Dr. Shivkumar Utture sir to the stage. We welcome Dr. DILEEP MHAISEKAR sir, ex-Vice Chancellor MUHS NASHIK. I request Rajesh Tagadpalle sir to escort DILEEP MHAISEKAR sir.
In the august presence of Dr. VIPIN Chekar sir and Chairman Medicolegal Cell IMA Maharashtra State, and I request Dr. Rahul LAVEKAR sir to please escort Dr. VIPIN Chekar sir to stage.
Now I request Dr. Sanjay Kadam sir, Patron IMA, Dr. Pralhad Kotkar sir, President IMA, Dr. Rahul LAVEKAR sir, Secretary IMA, Dr. Sachin Chandolkar sir, Organizing Secretary, MAHA MLCon Nanded, to be on the dais. I also request Sanjay Masare sir to be on the dais. I request Tagadpalle sir also to be on the dais.
Now it's time to begin the auspicious tradition of the Prajalan. I would like to invite all the delegates to come forward, light the lamp, formally inaugurate this event.
जीवनाला हवी असते प्रकाशाची साथ, अज्ञानाचा अंधार जाळी ज्ञानाची वात. तेज ज्ञानाचे पसरावे अवघ्या या जगात, दीप प्रज्वलनाने करूया कार्यक्रमाची सुरुवात. अंधाराकडून प्रकाशाकडे घेऊन जाणाऱ्या तेजाच्या पूजनाला भारतीय संस्कृतीत असाधारण महत्त्व आहे. तेव्हा आपण दीप प्रज्वलनातून माँ सरस्वतीला तशी प्रार्थना. दीपाच्या तेजाने उजळावी आमची मती, कल्पनेला आकाश मिळावे, बुद्धीला मिळावी गती. विद्या दे, शक्ती दे, ज्ञान दे, मा धन्वंतरी. प्रेम मिळतो, विश्वास मिळतो, आपलेपणाची धारणा मिळते. श्रोते हो, तुमच्या टाळ्यांमधूनच आम्हाला बोलण्याची प्रेरणा मिळते. दीप प्रज्वलनानंतर मी मान्यवरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी कृपया आपले स्थान ग्रहण करावे. कर्तृत्व ज्यांचे सागराप्रमाणे, ज्ञान ज्यांचे हिमालयाप्रमाणे, फुलला हा सोहळा ज्यांच्या आगमनाने, स्वागत करूयात मान्यवरांचे शब्दसुमनांच्या पारिजाताने. आता मान्यवरांचे स्वागत आपण करूयात.
I would like to request Dr. Pralhad Kotkar sir to felicitate Dr. Santosh Kadam sir. I request Dr. Sanjay Kadam sir to felicitate Dr. Vinky RAGHUWANI sir. I request Dr. Sachin Chandolkar sir to felicitate Dr. Sudhir DESHMUKH sir.
I request Dr. Sunil Masare sir to felicitate Dr. Shivkumar Ruture sir. Now I request Rajesh Tagadpalle sir to felicitate Dr. DILEEP MAHISEKAR sir.
I request Dr. Rahul LAVEKAR sir to felicitate Dr. VIPIN sir. Thank you all respected members.
जीवनात यशासाठी नियोजन असावं लागतं, तसंच कार्यक्रमाच्या यशासाठी योग्य ते प्रयोजन असावं लागतं. तर आजच्या या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रयोजन काय, याची पार्श्वभूमी काय, यासाठी कार्यक्रमाचे प्रास्ताविक सांगण्यासाठी हे IMA महा ML कॉनचे शिवधनुष्य ज्यांनी लिलिया पेल्ले ते आपले सर्वांचे लाडके नेतृत्व IMA अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर कोटकर सरांना मी प्रास्ताविकासाठी आमंत्रित करतो.
Good morning all, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and distinguished speakers, respected members of the MAHA Medicolegal Conference and legal fraternities. A very warm welcome to all of you. It is my immense pleasure to honor to stand before you today as the President of IMA and Organizing Chairman of MAHA MLCon 2025. As a medical professionals, we dedicate our lives to the service of humanity, striving to save lives, alleviate pain, and promote wellness. However, in our pursuit of this noble cause, we often encounter complex situations where medical practice intersects with legal principles. This intersection is the very essence of medico-legal affairs, where the science of medicine meets the rule of law. This conference therefore holds great significance for all of us. It brings together the brightest minds from both the medical and legal fields to exchange knowledge, enhance understanding, and address the growing challenges in this multidisciplinary domain. Over the period of time, we have been into critical issues such as medical negligence, patient rights, medico-legal documentation, and the evolving role of healthcare professionals in the legal system and whatnot. In India, in many situations and scenarios of our professional career, there are no clear-cut guidelines how to act and how to react. Such gatherings will definitely add some significance in development of those guidelines. Medico-Legal Society of India is on it and with the authorities through such gatherings and discussions constantly. As we all know, the medico-legal landscape is constantly evolving, and it is imperative that we stay abreast of the changes. The legal implications of medical practice can have far-reaching consequences not only for patients but also for doctors, healthcare institutions, and society at large. Thus, this conference provides us with an invaluable platform to encourage in meaningful discussions, share experiences, and seek solutions to the many challenges we face in our day-to-day life. IMA is committed to supporting our members and the wider medical community by providing education and resources to navigate the complex medico-legal terrain. Today's conference is just one of the many initiatives we undertake to ensure that we uphold the highest standards of medical practice while safeguarding the rights and interests of patients, healthcare providers, and the general public at large. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude and welcome our distinguished speakers, Dr. Rajesh Dere, Dr. Sachin Chandolkar, Dr. Nitin Dhande, Dr. Mayur Sarode, Dr. Kapil More, Dr. Anil Degavkar, Dr. Maruti Dake, Dr. Supriya Pandit, Dr. Kishore Atmurkar, Dr. Manish Deshpande, Dr. Dinesh Pratapwar, Dr. Sunil Masare, Dr. Ajay Narayankar, Dr. Shivkumar Utture, Dr. Santosh Kakade, Dr. Vipin Chekar, Dr. Manisha JAGTAP, Dr. Ved Prakash Misra sir, Dr. Gopichand Shinoy sir, Dr. Rajendra Tiwari, Dr. Anjali Davale, who have generously accepted our invitations to share their expertise with us. Dignitaries on the dais, Dr. RAGHUWANI, Administrator MMC Maharashtra, Dr. Sudhir Deshmukh sir, Dean GMC.NANDED, Dr. Santosh Kadam, President IMA Maharashtra State, Dr. DILEEP MAHISEKAR sir, ex-VC, MUHS NASHIK, and our ex-Dean NANDED. I also welcome Dr. Sanjay Kadam, our ex-IMA President NANDED and ex-MMC member. I also welcome Dr. Sunil Masare, who tirelessly took efforts to bring this conference in a reality. That too, Sachin Chandolkar also, he also tirelessly worked to bring this conference to a reality, and all our team members. I would like to thank all the delegates, participants, and organizing team IMA Nanded who have worked tirelessly to make this event a reality. As we began this conference since yesterday, let us remember that the key to bridging the gap between medicine and law lies in collaboration, education, and a shared commitment to the welfare of public. Let this be a platform where we foster mutual respect, enrich our knowledge, and forge stronger partnerships for our future. Thank you and welcome once again for being here, and I wish you all the fruitful and enriching experience during the Medicolegal Conference. Thank you. Jai IMA, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. Now moving forward, I request Dr. Sanjay Kadam sir to shed some more light on today's event. He is a senior plastic surgeon, ex-MMC member. He is patron and ex-president of IMA Nanded. He is a very active personality and always ready to help to all IMA members in difficult situations, and he always take an initiative for activities in IMA Nanded. Up to you, sir.
गुरु गोविंद सिंगांच्या पवित्र भूमीमध्ये आज आपल्या कार्यक्रमासाठी उपस्थित असलेले आणि मागच्या 4 महिन्यापूर्वी IMA महाराष्ट्र स्टेटची धुरा घेतलेले मराठवाड्याचे सुपुत्र डॉक्टर संतोष कदम, त्याचबरोबर मागच्या 5 वर्षांपासून ज्यांच्यासोबत आम्ही काम करत होतो आणि महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलच्या अनेक निर्णयांमध्ये ज्यांचा अतिशय महत्त्वाचा सहभाग होता, ते नागपूरहून मुद्दाम आलेले आणि सध्या महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलचे प्रशासक असलेले विंकी रघुवानी, माझे जवळचे मित्र. त्यानंतर ज्यांना आपण महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिल किंवा नॅशनल मेडिकल कमिशन किंवा MCI याचं चालतं बोलतं विद्यापीठ म्हटलं तरी आपल्याला वावगं ठरणार नाही. आणि महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलचे माजी अध्यक्ष, ज्यांच्या नेतृत्वामध्ये आम्ही 5 वर्ष काम केलं आणि डॉक्टरांच्या आणि रुग्णांच्या दोघांच्याहीसाठी अतिशय चांगले निर्णय घेतले, ते डॉक्टर शिवकुमार उत्तरे सर. नांदेडचे दुसरे भूमिपुत्र आणि MUHSचे माजी कुलगुरू आणि महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल एज्युकेशन अँड रिसर्च DMERचे संचालक माझे गुरु डॉक्टर दिलीप म्हैसेकर सर. पुन्हा नांदेडचे तिसरे भूमिपुत्र आणि डॉक्टर शंकरराव चव्हाण वैद्यकीय महाविद्यालयाचे अधिष्ठाता माझे गुरुवर्य डॉक्टर सुधीर देशमुख सर. त्याच्यानंतर या कार्यक्रमाची धुरा ज्यांनी स्वतःच्या अंगावर स्टेटच्या वतीनं घेतली, महाराष्ट्र IMA-MS मेडिकोलिगलचे चेअरमन आणि आमचे मित्र डॉक्टर विपिन चक्कर. मागच्या 2 वर्षापासून नांदेड IMA-मध्ये ज्यांनी अतिशय उत्कृष्टपणे काम केलं, स्टेटच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीमध्ये नांदेड IMA-च्या वतीनं जे कार्यक्रम घ्यायचे त्याचा उच्चांक केला, ते आमच्या नांदेड IMA-चे धडाडीचे अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर प्रल्हाद कोटकर, या ऑर्गनायझिंग टीमच्या सायंटिफिक चेअरमनची धुरा अतिशय उत्कृष्टपणे सांभाळणारे आणि सायंटिफिक प्रोग्राम आलेल्या सर्वांनीच ज्याची तारीफ करावी आणि त्यावर आनंदाचा कळस म्हणजे कदाचित ते जाहीर व्हायच्या आधी मी म्हणेल की आता विंकी रघुवानी सर ह्या टीमसोबत चर्चा करताना सांगत होते की हा आपला जो सायंटिफिक प्रोग्राम आहे, जर जमलं तर ते महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलच्या माध्यमातून त्या व्यासपीठावरनं IMA आणि MMCच्या सर्व सदस्यांना ते उपलब्ध करून देतील. त्याचंच या कमिटीने हा प्रोग्राम तयार करताना किती मेहनत घेतली आणि कशा पद्धतीने केला ते डॉक्टर सुनील मसारे सर, सचिन चांडोलकर, IMAचे राहुल लवेकर आणि ज्यांनी हॉस्पिटॅलिटी आणि बाकी सर्वांची व्यवस्था केली ते डॉक्टर राजेश तगडपल्ले. या सर्वांचं मी अभिनंदन करतो. त्याचप्रमाणे या कार्यक्रमासाठी उपस्थित असलेले डॉक्टर राजेश डेरे, ज्यांच्या नावाचा आपण अनेकदा कोविड काळामध्ये उल्लेख ऐकलेला असेल, ते डॉक्टर राजेश डेरे. महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलमध्ये अनेकदा 5 वर्ष आम्ही ज्यांच्यामध्ये आमची तूतूमयमय झाली, ते डॉक्टर गोपीनाथ शणाय, ते पण आज सभागृहामध्ये उपस्थित आहेत, त्यांचंसुद्धा अभिनंदन. त्यानंतर वैद्यकीय महाविद्यालयाचे सर्व शिक्षकवृंद, ज्याच्यामध्ये कपिल असेल, अनिल असेल, त्याच्यानंतर मारुती असेल, आमचे IMAचे सर्व सदस्य ज्यांनी अतिशय मोलाची मेहनत या कार्यक्रमासाठी घेतली आणि हा कार्यक्रम सादर करण्यासाठी किंवा हा कार्यक्रम चांगल्या पद्धतीने करण्यासाठी त्या सर्वांचं नांदेड IMAच्या वतीनं मी अभिनंदन करतो, त्यांचं स्वागत करतो. सर, मागच्या अनेक दिवसांपासून खरं जर म्हटलं तर मी आणि मनीष दोघांच्या काळामध्ये सुद्धा हा मेडिकोलिगल कॉन्फरन्स नांदेडला व्हावी हा मनोदय आम्ही व्यक्त केला होता, पण ते काही कारणास्तव आम्हाला जमलं नाही. पण तो नांदेड IMAच्या मनातला जो मनोदय होता तो डॉक्टर प्रल्हाद कोटकर आणि त्यांच्या टीमनी पूर्ण केला आणि नांदेडच्या नव्हे तर महाराष्ट्रातल्या सर्व मेडिकल RMPsला की अतिशय चांगल्या प्रकारचं मेडिकल लिगलचं जे ज्ञान आहे किंवा जे कौशल्य आहे, जे नॉलेज आहे, जे डे टू डे प्रॅक्टिसमध्ये आपल्याला हवं असतं ते सर्व उपलब्ध करून दिलं. खरं जर म्हटलं तर ह्या सगळ्या कॉन्फरन्सेस आपण रिजनल लेवलला घेतल्या पाहिजेत. मागे जळगावला झाली आणि सगळीकडे जी गोष्ट आपल्याला अभ्यासक्रमामध्ये शिकवली जात नाही ती गोष्ट आपल्याला आपल्या RMPसाठी करणं कर्मप्राप्त झालेलं आहे. आपण आज पाहिल्याच्यानंतर किंवा कालपासून आजपर्यंत केल्याच्यानंतर 20 वर्षाच्या प्रॅक्टिसनंतर सुद्धा वाटतं की एवढे जर लॉ आपल्याला जर समजा फॉलो करायचे असतील तर आपण प्रॅक्टिस कशी करायची. तर नवीन जी मुलं आहेत त्या नवीन मुलांसाठी तर मला असं वाटतं की ते अतिशय कष्टप्रद काम आहे आणि ह्या नवीन मुलांना आपल्याला चांगला डॉक्टर बनवायचा असेल, आपल्यावरचे सगळे हल्ले किंवा आपल्यावरच्या सगळ्या मेडिकल प्रोफेशनबद्दलच्या ज्या चांगल्या वाईट गोष्टी समाजामध्ये फार मोठ्या प्रमाणावर पसरतात ते जर आपल्याला करायचं असेल तर आपल्याला इथिकल प्रॅक्टिस करणं जरुरीचं आहे. आणि जर ही इथिकल प्रॅक्टिस करायची असेल तर इथिकल प्रॅक्टिस कशी करावी त्याचं शास्त्रशुद्ध ज्ञान आपल्याकडे असणं जरुरी आहे. आपण आपल्या UG करिअरमध्ये, PG करिअरमध्ये किंवा SS सुपर स्पेशालिटी करिअरमध्ये मेडिको लिगलचं ज्ञान आपल्याला कुठल्याही प्लॅटफॉर्मवर उपलब्ध नाही. ज्यावेळेस एखादा प्रॅक्टिशनर नवीन प्रॅक्टिसमध्ये येतो त्याला हे ज्ञान एक तर कॉन्फरन्सेसच्या CMEच्या माध्यमातून किंवा आपल्याकडे जे YouTube लेक्चर्स असतात सोशल मीडियाच्या माध्यमातून घ्यावं लागतं. आणि म्हणून अशा प्रकारच्या कॉन्फरन्सेस घेणं आणि आपल्या लोकांपर्यंत पोचवणं हे आपल्या पॉलिसी मेकर्सचं किंवा आपल्या सगळ्या ऑर्गनायझेशनचं काम आहे आणि ते काम IMA अतिशय चांगल्या पद्धतीनं करत आहे. त्याच्यामुळं मी डॉक्टर संतोष कदम आणि महाराष्ट्राची मेडिकोलिगल टीम यांचं आणि त्याच्यासाठी काम करणारे अजय असतील, मनीषा असेल, मयूर असेल, त्यांची सर्व टीम यांचं खरं जर म्हटलं तर आपण कौतुक केलं पाहिजे. आपण एक दिवसाची प्रॅक्टिस करत असताना एक दिवसाची प्रॅक्टिस बुडून आपल्याला गावामध्ये कॉन्फरन्स असतानासुद्धा कधी आपल्याला कठीण होतं. पण ही यांची सगळी टीम, नितीन सर असतील किंवा ॲडव्होकेट खटोड असतील, ही सगळी टीम त्यांचा 1-2 दिवसाचा कार्यक्रम सगळा रद्द करून आपल्या लोकांसाठी काम करत असतील तर त्यांच्यासाठी एकदा सगळ्यांसाठी टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजेत असं मला वाटतं. सर, मनीष तिकडून अतिशय डोळे वटारून माझ्याकडे बघतोय म्हणून मी फार जास्त बोलणार नाही आणि पण एक सूचना नक्की करेल की इथं पॉलिसी मेकर्स आहेत की नॅशनल मेडिकल कमिशनवर ज्यांनी प्रयत्न केलेले आहेत, MUHSचे सर पण आहेत आणि आता ज्यांच्याकडे MMCची धुरा आहे ते डॉक्टर विंकी रोगवानी पण आहेत. तर हा मेडिकोलिगल कॉन्फरन्सचा मेडिकोलिगल जे इश्यूज आहेत ते आपल्या UGच्या करिअरमध्ये किंवा PGच्या करिअरमध्ये आपण समाविष्ट केली पाहिजे. असं काही जर आपल्याला करता आलं किंवा शासनाला आपल्याला जर तशी विनंती करता आली तर ती आपण केली पाहिजे. पुनश्च एकदा या कार्यक्रमासाठी जी सर्व मान्यवर मंडळी आली, अतिशय आपल्या क्षेत्रातली अतिशय उच्च पदावरची मंडळी आली आणि उच्च विद्याविभूषित मंडळी आहेत जे की आपल्या लोकांसाठी सतत 24 तास कार्यरत असतात, त्या सर्वांचं पुनश्च एकदा नांदेड IMAच्या वतीनं नांदेड नगरीमध्ये मी स्वागत करतो, त्यांचं अभिनंदन करतो. आणि पुनश्च एकदा नांदेड IMA डॉक्टर प्रल्हाद कोटकर त्यांच्या टीमनी आपल्या सदस्यांसाठी ही जी अकॅडमिक मेजवानी दिली त्याबद्दल पुनश्च एकदा त्यांचं अभिनंदन करतो. थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
धन्यवाद सर. काळ जात राहतो पण काळजात राहतो तोच खरा शब्द. सरांचे हे शब्द आम्ही आमच्या काळजात नेहमीसाठी ठेवू. धन्यवाद सर आम्हाला मार्गदर्शन करण्यासाठी. यानंतर ज्यांच्या प्रमुख उपस्थितीमध्ये आणि मार्गदर्शनामध्ये आजची ही परिषद पार पडत आहे ते चेअरमॅन मेडिकोलिगल IMA MS डॉक्टर विपिन चेकर सरांना मी विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आम्हाला मार्गदर्शन करावे.
I'm sorry, I forgotten to mention Dr. Vipin Chekar. He was the continuous guiding force to IMA Nanded for organization of this conference. Thank you.
Thank you. Without respected members on the dais, my delegates, I'm not going to inviting or thanking all my seniors over here because everybody has thanked. I think I have conveyed my feelings to the dais. I'll just come down to just a few minutes of points which I just made because I told to just speak on the last moment. So just to give you some good take-home messages, the reporters instead of the bite could take just these take-home messages which I'm just giving. One is documentation, 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 documentation. That is the only line of defense you're going to have. Mark my words, faced with any legal issues, if you do not get your documents checked by a medical legal expert, you are in deep shit. Okay? Because whatever you're going to write is the only defense that you're getting. तुमची नंतर मांडोली होणार, काय होणार, कुठचं काय उत्तर देणार, ते सगळं तुम्ही काय लिहून देणार त्याच्यावरच होणार आहे. तर प्लीज एन्श्योर तुमचं डॉक्युमेंटेशन इज व्हेरी करेक्ट अँड चेक्ड बाय अ गुड मेडिकल एक्सपर्ट. And we are cheap, okay? We are not expensive. Second, I always say, whatever is the defense, you can kill a person also. वो बोलते ना half murder मत करो, full murder करो. Okay, that's the legal language. ए भी बोलते हैं एंटिसिपेटरी बेल, वो मिल जाएगा, सबको मिलता है, मैं दिला दूंगा 24 घंटे के अंदर या 4 घंटे के अंदर. दैट्स नॉट एन इश्यू. बट प्रैक्टिस what you can defend. I do any lot of कीड़ाज in my practice because मेरे को मज़ा आता है पुलिस स्टेशन में जाके 4 घंटा 6 घंटा बिता के आने का, स्टेटमेंट देख के आने का, लोगों के साथ मत. तो मेरे में दम है जाने का. आप में दम है तो आप मत जाओ, बट करो भी मत वैसा काम. पॉक्सो केस मत लो, ये मत लो, वो मत लो, फालतू में खुद का शानागिरी मत करो. डू वॉट यू कैन डू. जितना कर सकते हो उतना ही करो, उतना ही पैर डालो. सबके घर पे प्लाज्मा टीवी का जरूरत नहीं है. 21 इंच में भी वही माधुरी दीक्षित दिखती है, 65 इंच में भी वही दिखती है. ओके. Always take the help of a good medical legal consultant. Always save money in your drawer. मैं बोलते जिसकी प्रैक्टिस बहुत है, ड्रॉ में 5 लाख रुपया तो हमेशा रहना ही चाहिए. पता नहीं कब किसकी क्या ज़रूरत पड़ जाए. Always maintain good relations with your local authorities, with your local organizations, with the MMC people who are just going to come. So ensure that you call them up after they get elected. Sir, thank you for winning the elections, and put your number down in the diary. Because they are the people who are going to help you once you face some legal notice that comes to you at MMC. Okay. Indemnity inputs already Ajay has given very well, so I'm not going to enlighten anything. And the success of this conference is visible to me. It's a big clap from my side and from all of your side to all of yourself. Thank you very much.
Now I request Dr. Shivkumar Utture sir, past IMA president, please grace us with few words.
Respected dais and respected friends, first of all, let me congratulate the whole IMA NANDED team for having such a fantastic conference. Not only that, since yesterday the hospitality also we are enjoying for the last 2 days. So I think a heartfelt thanks to the whole team IMA for having done this. One of the most important aspects in our life as practitioners is ethics. Because we have never learnt, as Dr. Sanjay Kadam said, unfortunately during our formative days, the topic of ethics was never mentioned. We were not even aware that there was a Code of Ethics 2002. Even I came to know about that once I joined the MMC. So none of us read that, unfortunately, something which our day-to-day practice, everything depends on that. And yes, Dr. Kadam, what your suggestion was right. When we were in MMC, we have introduced the topic of ethics for MBBS. So it has started now. So, but the importance of IMA is, as I say, we say save the tiger, save the patient and all that. Now the new word is save the doctor to save the patients. Because ultimately, whatever is done against the doctor, it will be reflecting on the patient. So if he has to take a bigger indemnity, from where he will take the money, he will take it from his patients. So ultimately, who is going to suffer is the patients, and this is what we, in n number of our meetings with the concerned authorities, we have been saying. On one side, the authority says that the common man is spending a lot from his pocket on medical bills. And on the other, since yesterday you have been hearing all the speakers, if you see the amount that you will have to spend to try to get everything into place, ultimately you are not going to pay from your pocket. Ultimately it is going to come from the patient's pocket. This is what, India is in a unique state. You cannot ape the Western world at all. That is a completely different world over there. We are in a completely different world. Our patients are completely different. And we have to follow what is there. The whole medical practice changed when we came under the CPA. 1995चं जे जजमेंट आलं ते CPAच्या अंडर VP शांता. So problems started from that time. I still remember because I am lucky that I was practicing and majority of the seniors are practicing before that also. The type of practice that we used to do at that time, we used to enjoy at that time, has now completely changed. Today, having knowledge of all these things also, in my own nursing home, at one time when I used to do even supra-major surgeries without any problems, now even if I can do it, I don't do it because of the medico-legal problems. I do it in a corporate hospital. So when I do it in a corporate hospital, the patient pays at least 4 to 5 times more over there than in my clinic. So as I said, these rules, regulations which are being put on us, basically, ultimately it is the patients who will suffer. But having said that, please do attend all these ethics programs which are there, because this is the only place where you will get to learn practical aspect of whatever the seniors or whatever the speakers are going to tell you. Let me congratulate again NANDED IMA, because I have been in n number of conferences, non-ethics conferences also, and especially when I talk in ASI and everything on some clinical subject, I find hardly 10 to 15 people sitting over there. Today we can see, especially for an inauguration, the full house is over there. So this speaks volumes of, the type of program that you have created for everybody and how interested everybody. Yesterday, you won't believe it, up till 8 o'clock I was also sitting over hearing, because I also learned something new from every speaker. So congratulations to all the speakers also for getting their expertise in their subject over here. And again, thank you, IMA NANDED, IMA Maharashtra State, for having invited me over here. I had a fantastic 2 days, restful days over here in NANDED. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I am honored to invite Dr. DILEEP MAHISEKAR, sir. Sir needs no introduction. He is very dynamic personality. He has many feathers in his crown. He is ex-VC of MUHS NASHIK and ex-Dean of GMC NANDED. Over to you, sir.
नमस्कार. मी फक्त 3च मिनटं बोलणार आहे, म्हणजे 3च. मला फक्त कारण काय की all the dignitaries on the dais, they have been introduced, they have been welcomed by our IMA NANDED. But I wanted to have a clap from your side for our team, those who are the organizer, Dr. PRALHAD KOTKAR, Dr. RAHUL LAVEKAR, Rajesh Tagadpalle, Dr. MASARE, then Dr. CHANDOLKAR, and all this team, because they have taken all this effort, and that's why we are seeing this success here. And I think, म्हणजे आता मला तर जवळजवळ 25 वर्ष झाले मी इथं IMA मध्ये आधी काम करायचो, नंतर गेलो बाहेर, दॅट इज अ डिफरंट थिंग. पण आय थिंक डॉक्टर तोष्णीवाल इज देअर, आम्हाला त्याविषयी अटेंडन्स माहिती आहे ना, आजची अटेंडन्स काय आहे. आय थिंक दॅट इज अ रिवॉर्डिंग टू दी करंट IMA. आय शुड ऑल्सो कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट देम. अँड दी कॉम्पेरर मॅडम Kadam madam is there, Dr. Masare madam, and all her team, they have done a wonderful job. And actually what they have been claimed that what was our 2 days workshop, what are our lectures and what are the output. I request Dr. Vinky Rogwani that MMC should recommend that they will publish the book of this 2 days conference, because this is a wonderful conference. And because Dr. Vinky, I had only given him the charge when I was holding the charge of Maharashtra Medical Council as an administrator from the government side, and then he has come well that at least he is giving time. It was very difficult for me to look after everything now, that time. And he is doing very well, and I think we should take this opportunity that we should publish this book. We should publish this our 2 days conference completely. That will be a wonderful measure to all over the Maharashtra from the NANDED IMA. And I think all the best for everything. And once again, I congratulate the team which has taken this active part for getting the conference successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And the best thing sir has suggested to praise our conference, that to publish a book is the wonderful thing. And thank you for boosting us. Now, it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Sudhir Deshmukh, sir, to enlighten us with his kind words. He is Dronacharya to most of us, and he is very active and dedicated to his work for GMC NANDED. He is Dean of GMC NANDED.
Good afternoon, all. Today's mega conference on medico-legal issues arranged by Nanded IMA and the legal cell of Maharashtra State IMA. First of all, at the outset, I congratulate the Nanded IMA and Maharashtra State IMA for arranging such a important and practically important topics of this conference, really touching everybody, those who are practicing even in private practice or even in government sector. Those who are working there, many cases have happened on government doctors also. So that is important for everybody here, where you are practicing or dealing with the patients. Now, what I find, I avoid taking the names of the people on the dais and off the dais. It will already, names have been taken by many persons. I appeal the people here in the audience, because what we have learned in our undergraduate and postgraduate studies, that theory and practical should go hand in hand. Then it works. Now, same thing is happening. Few people are going to start the practice. Few people are in the middle of the practice. Few people may be about to close the practice. Few people are doing practice because they have no work, or they are enjoying, or rather they are doing charity. This may be the situation. But everybody has to take care that these topics are to be learned by you in the changing scenario. It is mandatory for you to learn these topics. This is mandatory for you, not to land in problem. Now, I assure you that you are so intelligent and you know everything, that learn these things also. This is not very much. This is not much for you. But try to spend some time on medical legal issues that you are likely to face in your practice, and that will really help you to keep your mind calm. I have seen many practitioners, after facing the litigations, either they have stopped the practice at the worst, or the people have slowed down in the practice. Many people have a lot of stress, mental stress, because of that thing. So these all things can be very well avoided by just getting this knowledge in a proper way and utilizing that knowledge at proper time and proper place. If you do this, I think the purpose of this conference is served. That is most important. So theme is bridging the gap between doctor and law, has been very nicely done by the organizers, and I congratulate the organizers for getting that theme done. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद सर आपल्या मार्गदर्शनासाठी. जिथे विकृती असते तिथे विवाद होतात, तर जिथे संस्कृती असते तिथे संवाद होतात. तर तेव्हा आपल्याशी संवाद साधण्यासाठी आज आपल्याला प्रमुख पाहुणे असेच लाभलेले आहेत. त्यांना मी आदरपूर्वक विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आम्हाला मार्गदर्शन करावे. श्री विंकी रघुवानी सर.
Dr. Vicky Raghwani sir is an administrative officer in MMC Mumbai. Welcome.
Sitting on the dais, respected President of Maharashtra IMA, Dr. Santosh Kadam, my guide, past President of MMC, Dr. Shiv Kumar Uttureji, Dr. MHAISEKAR sir, Dr. DESHMUKH sir, Dr. VIPIN, my friend, म्हणजे ज्याला मी नो म्हणू शकत नाही, कारण त्याने मला कॉल केला, संजय कदमजी. ही सेड की यू आर MMC एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, तुमको आना पड़ेगा पिंकी कैसे भी करके. एंड रियली सच आफ्टर कमिंग ओवर हियर आई रियली आई एम एंजॉइंग and seeing a wonderful thing which has come, because you know I was just discussing, first I should take names of, I should finish the names, you know. Dr. Pralhad sir, Dr. Sachin, and all the organizers of this committee. So as I have been called as an administrator of MMC, I tell you the MMC was, actual body of MMC was from 17 to 22, right? And our leader was Dr. Utture sir. And now we all are working like a night watchman, isn't it? So now the elections have already been declared. We all know that in the due course of time, the new body of MMC will come. as has been said by MHAISEKAR sir, that something should be done for medico-legal these issues on behalf of MMC also. So much we have done under the leadership of Utture sir when our body was there. As mentioned by him, that this ethical issues were taken to NMC at that time only. Definitely, we are going to do something in coming few months. Maybe we will try to have one conference with this Maharashtra Medical Legal Cell, which will be for all the practitioners in the state of Maharashtra. So it will be online conference, and we have experience of organizing one online conference we had at that time also. And at that time, almost more than 35,000 practitioners, they joined the conference at that time. So we hope that we will have same or even more number of practitioners this time. Now, as far as this MMC is concerned, we are trying to take the things forward, what IMA had done through MMC in our previous body. Now, we all know that there is one burning issue which is now coming, is about the homeopathy practitioners. We were rather called so many times by the officials, even the ministry, to give legality to this homeopathy practitioners doing this allopathy practice. Unfortunately, there was some change in our act. We all are very clearly say that it should have not been, but it was there the change was there in our MMC Act. And taking advantage of that change, the homeopathy practitioners, a short-term course of medicine, modern medicine was started, but fortunately the IMA came forward, and IMA, by means of which we could restrict them, and we have not entered their name in the register of Maharashtra Medical Council. And we, in this tenure of mine also, many times I was told that आपण तर ॲक्टमध्ये चेंज केलेला आहे, तर काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे यांचं नाव आपल्या रजिस्टरमध्ये टाकायचं, आपण टाकू आणि मग यांना प्रॅक्टिस करायची परवानगी का बरं नाही द्यायची. So this is all things are going on. So the things like now there is more, responsibility not only on IMA but also on MMC also, and it's a joint responsibility of all of us that we should protect our practitioners. So likewise, there are so many, things which MMC has to do in due course of time, and in future we have many things to do. Of course, MMC is always blessed with IMA. Whatever MMC does, there is always some or other way IMA is being. Last time we had a very wonderful meeting with Dr. Santosh KADAM with Maharashtra IMA, and office bearers of Maharashtra IMA were there, and we discussed so many issues like one QR code which we are going to implement very soon. So we have so many things in our mind. Definitely through MMC, and when the next body of MMC will come, we will take forward all these issues, and surely this particular aspect of medico-legal cell, I assure from behalf of MMC, we are going to have one very good conference in near future. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद सर. महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउन्सिलच्या भविष्यातील वाटचालीबद्दल आम्हाला मार्गदर्शन केल्याबद्दल. आपण आता कार्यक्रमाच्या शेवटच्या टप्प्यात पोहोचत आहोत. बोलीने चालीने निकोप शुद्ध, ज्ञानाने तेजस कधी न क्रुद्ध, मनाने निर्मळ प्रेमळ स्नेही, कर्तृत्व अफाट उदात्त ध्येयी. आपल्याला आज या उद्घाटन सोहळ्यासाठी जे अध्यक्ष लाभले आहेत ते आपले सर्वांचे लाडके डॉक्टर संतोष कदम सर यांना मी अध्यक्षीय समारोपासाठी.
Thank you, Kavivarya, Dr. Ninad Joshi. Good afternoon, friends. Today's guest of honor for the two-day conference, that is MLCon. I say this is a state conference hosted by IMA Nanded. Administrator of Maharashtra Medical Council, Dr. Vinky RAGHUWANI, a good friend of us. Though he is an administrator, he never behaved like an administrator. Just now he said we have a wonderful meeting. And usually administrator means, they are always with a stick and they try to come up with more and more stringent rules and regulations. But we were fortunate, as he is a IMA member also, and he was a member of Maharashtra Medical Council before becoming an administrator. And we were lucky enough that an administrator like him came into the picture for last 1 year. We were discussing about, yes, we, as an IMA president, recently I represented with him for the credit points. Credit points charges were hiked, as well as accreditation, speaker code and everything. And he accepted the demand of IMA. Then Mahaguru, Dr. Sudhir DESHMUKH, yes, we have to say a teacher of teachers. I myself is a teacher of him, Sanjay Bhau, Manish Deshpande, all we are student of him, and I think Dr. Rahul Dakre's wife is associate professor of medical college. And Dr. Rajesh Dere himself, he is a professor of forensic medicine and toxicology and a very learned person, very known in whose advice is taken by who's who lawyers of Mumbai. All we are student of Dr. Sudhir DESHMUKH sir. We all have become now teachers. So I think we should say him a Mahaguru of us, teachers of teachers. Another guest of honor, special guest, the pride of Nanded, a very learned sir, Dr. DILEEP MAHISEKAR, who had various positions as a Vice Chancellor of MUHS, as well as Chairman of Maharashtra Medical Council, Director, and many more. We are really lucky he is from Nanded. My beloved brother, Dr. Sanjay Kadam, whom people always get confused. मला संजय कदम, त्यांना संतोष कदम, संजय कदम, हे कन्फ्युजन चालूच असतं. IMA, MMC. I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah. Dr. VIPIN Checker, you must have realized why I gave a nomination to him as a chairman, why this responsibility has been given as a chairman of very important medical legal cell of IMA Maharashtra State. It's a subcommittee of IMA Maharashtra State. You must have realized only he can speak in such words, and who can give a practical aspect and practical tips to you. And I'm very sure whatever medical legal negligence happen, you can reach out to him. He's 24 hours available. He's a very learned person, LLB, LLM, master in his field. Though he's a very straightforward person and uses the words which cannot be used on this forum. But who had a record-back audience for his talk on when you are called by a police or when you get an arrest. His talk is really, you must listen to him. He provide practical tips to him. So under him, I think Medical Legal Cell is going to do a good work in the entire my tenure of 1 year. The firebrand president of IMA Nanded, Dr. PRALHAD KOTKAR, who was very skeptical for last 1.5 years. I got calls from him many times, what to do, what not to do. And at the outset, let me congratulate IMA Nanded, his team, my medical legal team, for such a wonderful conference, and they really need a big clap from you, because it's a super duper successful conference. Still the audience is full. We cannot see this kind of scenario in Mumbai, Thane, Pune. As well as, you have almost around 1,300 delegates. So you are reaching to many people, many delegates and masses. This responsibility was given, and who has handled this responsibility very well, a senior person like Dr. MASARE, who is the first nephrologist in Nanded, as well as is supported by Dr. SACHIN, a youngster, a promising youngster from IMA Nanded. And fortunately, he is a classmate of my brother-in-law. So I got all the hospitality, special hospitality since yesterday. Dr. Shiv Kumar Uttare, we are assured of, and many things has been given to him. Like he is the person who reads all the acts, Consumer Protection Act, Clinical Establishment Act. We cannot get the time, and we always say is a Wikipedia of all the acts and rules. And wherever a new acts come, he reads very carefully, come out with suggestions, and he is really a guiding star for Indian Medical Association Maharashtra State as well as Indian Medical Association entire headquarter. He is involved into various positions in the headquarter also, and soon we may see him as a national president of IMA. We all have to back him. My friend Dr. Rajesh Tagadpalle, who is a treasurer of IMA Nanded, as well as he is holding an important post of secretary, ISA, Maharashtra State. I am aware, another good leader from Nanded. Dr. Rahul, all my friends I can see in the audience, the another opening batsman of IMA Nanded. You are very fantastic opening player in Sanjay Kadam and Manish Deshpande. Only Manish can show the eyes. फक्त मनीषलाच मला वाटतं की ती तेवढी डेअरिंग असेल संजयला डोळे वटारून बघण्याची. म्हणजे एवढं फंटास्टिक तुमचं पेअर आहे आणि यांनी एक वेगळा सिनेरिओला नांदेडला IMA नांदेडला घेऊन गेलं. स्टेटला when we see look at Nanded, you know, we see in a different perspective. In the audience we have learned Dr. Gopinath Shonai, who has submitted his registration of Maharashtra Medical Council and working as a full-time lawyer. So I think many dignitaries are there in the audience. Yeah, we have a galaxy of stars over here. Everybody has spoken, and I should not be very lengthy. And the other thing is that I have to rush to Bid also, because there is an installation ceremony and they have invited many esteemed guests like Superintendent of Police, Civil Surgeon and everybody. So friends, these two things are very important. One is this medical legal aspect, medical legal science, medical legal things are not taught into your curriculum. And however you may be a super specialist or you may be master into your field, into your specialty. But if you want to protect yourself and do a safe practice, now you need to listen, learn all this medical legal aspect. And the another integral part is Indian Medical Association, IMA. So I'm here as the president of IMA to speak about IMA also. Maybe in next 2-3 minutes. Yesterday we have a debate with Prahlad, and Prahlad was saying what IMA is doing, why this scheme is not percolated. Then few of their colleagues came forward and they said, आमच्यासाठी फक्त आम्हाला जर काही माहिती असेल तर प्रल्हाद कोटकर आणि IMA नांदेड माहिती आहे. So म्हटलं that is it. Whenever you are in trouble, IMA comes. And IMA Nanded and IMA Prahlad is a part of IMA. The similar way, this Santosh Kadam is from your soil, from your Marathwada, and as his hospital into auto mode, he's devoting his time and running all over Maharashtra, promoting Indian Medical Association and running for your cause and your rights. So friends, let me tell you, Indian Medical Association is the only organization, is a parent organization, and on the register of Maharashtra Medical Council, there are 1.5 lakhs doctors. But unfortunately, we have only 50,000 doctors who are member of Indian Medical Association. This is the need of the hour. All your colleagues should become member of Indian Medical Association. Now, I'll say what IMA can do, you know. As Dr. Utture was telling about the ethics and all, recently the ethics which came into the picture, Indian Medical Association opposed, and central government has to take the cognizance and take back, and this all regulations went into abeyance because they were saying what we are supposed to prescribe. We are supposed to prescribe the generic drugs, only generic drugs, and there is no clarity about the standardization of the generic drugs. So there are so many points, as you know, in the Rajasthan state, this act came, you know, right to health, and from all over India we opposed, even the Rajasthan IMA opposed, and they have to take back that Right to Protection Act, which was very detrimental to our practices. And after that, immediately our Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde, also declared that we are also going to come up with right to health. But because of the opposition by the Indian Medical Association, they are not coming back. The another thing is that clinically, as Dr. Utture is here, you must be knowing, Clinical Establishment Act is very stringent, Central Clinical Establishment Act. And for last 10 years, we have not permitted government to implement the Clinical Establishment Act as it is. And continuously we are working on the amendment of Clinical Establishment Act, and we are trying to make it doctor friendly. So this is what IMA is doing. And the another example is we members in Maharashtra Medical Council. For last 2 elections, 9 members are elected from the RMPs, that is from the doctors. 5 are nominated by the government and 4 are ex officio. But for last 2 elections, we have a panel of IMA and all the 9 members are elected only from IMA. That time even Rajesh Tope said, even the political parties cannot achieve this, but IMA can achieve this. All the 9 members from IMA and none of the other non-IMA panel member is elected. But because of your power, as Sanjay Kadam was given to Maharashtra Medical Council, you can do all your work from here. And recently, Dr. Vinky Raghuvani has decided to go to the region-wise, and we are going to go to all the regions with our MMC office. And whatever your pending work is going to do, we are going to do in next 2-3 months. So friends, the Maharashtra Medical Council election is also declared, and now again your duty to see to it that all the IMA panel 9 members are elected, so that your rights into the Maharashtra Medical Council are protected. And I think you know the power of IMA Nanded. I am the beneficiary of you, and let me say thanks to all of you who voted in a big number. And I think you have given me almost more than 500 votes. And this is the IMA Nanded pattern. You know, you can elect a state president from here, from Nanded. So with the able guidance of Sanjay Kadam and Manish Deshpande, you have to continue with this. And IMA is there. There are so many things which IMA is doing day in and day out, but we are unable to percolate to you. We are unable to reach to you. Like the debate was going on for the indemnity scheme. We have our IMA PPS scheme. That is Indian Medical Association ka PPS scheme, our PPS scheme. If you compare the premium of the companies like Apex and our IMA PPS, there is a vast difference. So we have specially designed our IMA PPS for you. Promote that, become a member of IMA PPS because the premium is very less. Yes, we have a tie-up with Policera, is one of the insurance company, and they are operating this our IMA PPS scheme on our behalf, on IMA PPS. But the complete control is of IMA. Some part goes to IMA Maharashtra State as well as the branches. So there are, similarly, we have a national health scheme, social security scheme, and many schemes are also there. So you become a member of CGP, you become a member of AMS, if you are a hospital owner, become a member of HBI, because this is the sub-faculty which is working for the rights of your hospitals. As yesterday I was discussing with Dr. Manish Deshpande, regarding there were problems related to MPCB, and with last few meetings, the fees was on the basis of your infrastructure. Our infrastructure cost, like if you have a hospital, you come up some 10 years back, the property cost goes up, your equipments are very high end. So if the fees is on that basis, the fees is very high. So we gave representation to them, and the government accepted our demand, and now the fees is on the basis of bed strength. This is what I am achieving. With this, I want to stop here. Thank you, and thank you for inviting me here. Jai Hind, Jai Hind.
धन्यवाद सर. शिष्टाचाराप्रमाणे अध्यक्ष समारोपानंतर आभार प्रदर्शन असतं, पण कोटकर सर आपल्याला काही सांगू इच्छिते त्याआधी.
Respected Dias, I will just take 2 minutes of your time. सगळ्या पाहुण्यांचं कौतुक झालं, परंतु आमच्या टीमचं कौतुक करावं अशी IMA नांदेडची इच्छा आहे. 2 मिनिटांमध्ये आमच्या टीमचं कौतुक.
सर्वप्रथम मी संतोष कदम सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आमचे पेट्रन डॉक्टर संजय कदम सर यांचं सत्कार करा.
I request Dr. Vinky Raghuvani sir to felicitate Dr. Pralhad Kotkar sir.
ह्यानंतर आमचे नांदेडचे विद्यमान सचिव राहुल लवेकर सरांचा सत्कार करण्यासाठी मी दिलीप म्हैसेकर सरांना विनंती करतो. तंगडपल्ले सर.
I request Dr. Sudhir Deshmukh sir to felicitate Dr. Rajesh Tagadpalle sir.
ह्या सर्व कॉन्फरन्सच्या बॅकबोन ज्यांच्यामुळे हे पूर्ण आपला सायंटिफिक प्रोग्राम होत आहेत ते आमचे मसारे सर यांचा सत्कार करण्यासाठी मी डॉक्टर विपिन शेखर सरांना विनंती करतो. कालपासून आपल्या सर्व प्रेझेंटेशनचे ऑडिओ व्हिज्युअल्स पॉवर पॉईंट प्रेझेंटेशन या टेक्निकल सपोर्टसाठी ज्यांनी अतोनात मेहनत घेतली ते आमचे झाकीर सर यांचा सत्कार करण्यासाठी मी पुन्हा एकदा संजय कदम सरांना विनंती करतो. आणि ही कॉन्फरन्स यशस्वीरित्या पार पडण्यासाठी ज्यांचं अमूल्य असं मार्गदर्शन आपल्याला लाभले ते आपल्या सर्वांचे लाडके मनीष देशपांडे सर यांचा सत्कार मी संतोष कदम सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी मनीष देशपांडे सरांचा सत्कार.
As Dr. Santosh Kadam said, the promising youngster, Dr. Sachin Chandolkar, organizing secretary, I request to felicitate him. Sachin, he is the organizing secretary of this event.
ही कॉन्फरन्स प्रत्यक्षात उतरवण्यासाठी चांडोळकर सरांनी खूप मेहनत घेतलेली आहे. कृपया जोरात टाळ्या वाजवून त्यांचे स्वागत करा.
I request Sachin to give vote of thanks. He did his LLB, LLM and diploma in taxation law with MD in anesthesiology.
Recently the inspections are going on. This new government has come and they have come out with some rules, regulations, and all the civil surgeons are again visiting your hospitals. So on Tuesday, my team, myself, we are meeting to Health Minister and we will try to convince him to stop these inspections.
We welcome you, the promising youngster, Dr. Sachin Chandolkar.
Thank you, ma'am. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma. Respected Dais and my dear IMA friends, whenever we get chances to thank you, we should thank you, our Gurus likewise. I would like to thank you, first of all, my mentors and Gurus, Dr. Pralhad KOTKAR sir, IMA President and Organizing Chairman of this event, who immensely put faith in me. Dr. Sanjay Kadam sir, our powerhouse of IMA, Dr. Rajesh Tagadpalle sir, who always stands in my hard times, and my organizing team, IMA NANDED. I thank you, IMA MS, and specially thank you, our State President, Dr. Santosh Kadam sir, IMA MS Legal Cell Chairman, Dr. Vipin Chakkar sir, and their team. Without them, this event is like Latin word, semi inanis. Big thanks to Dr. Sunil Masare sir, our scientific chairman, and legal cell head, IMA NANDED, whose immense support and made this event more knowledgeable, impactful, and all eminent speakers. Thank you. I also thanks all IMA members of Maharashtra who have given tremendous response to this first ever mega medical conference. Last but not least, our sponsors, without whom we will not able to make this grand show. And big thank you, Dr. Geeta Latkar, Madam, Director, MGM, Engineering College, who gave this all super premise for conference. Thank you.
एक महत्त्वाची विनंती, विपिन चेकर सर. विपिन चेकर सर, मेडिकल लीगल सेलबद्दल काही बोलणं.
Well, the program would be incomplete if I do not thank my team. I would ask them to come on the dais. Actually, they have been instrumental in giving you all some of the very best topics that have been put to IMA Nanded. At the outset, I would like to thank President Sir Santosh Kadam Sir, our Secretary IMA Maharashtra State, President IMA Maharashtra State, Anil Awad Sir, Secretary IMA Maharashtra State, Saurabh Sanjanwala, Treasurer IMA Maharashtra State, my team in random order as per my list of WhatsApp. Rajendra Tiwari sir, Ajay Narayankar sir, Vidya Shetty madam, Mayur Sarode sir, he left yesterday after his talk, Manisha JAGTAP madam. I'd request them to come on the stage so that we can, and Rajesh Dere sir, HOD Forensic Science. And of course our team of IMA Maharashtra State, Madam Betsy, who's always there as the backbone, that admin that is there. I thank you all, and I'd like to come down to the dais for a group photograph. Kadam sir.
एक गोष्ट राहून गेली, सगळ्यांचं कौतुक झालं, प्रल्हादने ऑर्गनायझिंग टीमचं केलं, पण इकडची मंडळी जी आजच्या संगीता मसारे मॅडम, सभा मॅडम, सुनीता मॅडम, वर्षा मॅडम, शुभांगी मॅडम, प्रियांका, वैशाली, मयुरा आणि निषाद, ह्या सर्वांनी मागच्या अनेक दिवसांपासून ह्या अँकरिंगची जी तयारी केली, त्यांचं पण IMA नांदेडतर्फे खूप खूप कौतुक.
थँक्यू सर. उद्घाटन सोहळ्याचा समारोप राष्ट्रगीताने होईल. मी सर्वांना विनंती करतो, राष्ट्रगीतासाठी उभे राहा. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाए तव जय गाता, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. भारत माता की जय.